What is octane number of gasoline? Octane number is a parameter to define the quality of the gasoline. Gasoline in the common language is called as petrol. So the sample of the gasoline which has higher octane number, it has better quality and it produces no knocking in the engine of the vehicle. While the sample of the gasoline having lower octane number has poor quality and it produces knocking in the engine of the vehicles. Knocking is actually a sharp metallic sound which is produced in the engines due to auto ignition of the air fuel mixer. And knocking, if remains prolonged, it causes severe damage to the engine. Therefore, it is very much obligatory to use the better quality gasoline in your vehicles. And in order to have a better quality gasoline, its octane number should be very high. Now, what is actually octane number? How we can define it? Octane number is basically the measure of tendency of gasoline to resist knocking. So the gasoline having high octane number has greater resistance to knocking, while the gasoline having lower octane number has lesser resistance to knocking, or it produces knocking in the engine. Or there is a second way to define the octane number. It is the percentage by volume of isooctane in a mixture of isooctane and normal heptane. What is meant by this? We will explain it after some duration of time. So, percentage by volume of isooctane in a mixture of isooctane and normal heptane. Basically, the mixture of isooctane and normal heptane that is used as a reference fuel. The reference fuel is prepared by mixing the isooctane and normal heptane. Isooctane is given octane number equal to 100 and it is considered as the best fuel which has maximum resistance against knocking. While the normal heptane is given as octane number is equal to 0, it is considered as the worst fuel which has minimum resistance against knocking, or you can say it will produce maximum knocking. So isooctane is best fuel which produces minimum knocking, and normal heptane with octane number 0, it is the worst fuel which produce maximum knocking. So actually a mixture of these two extremes, 100 and other 0, that is prepared and it is used as a reference fuel which is compared with the given sample of the gasoline in their anti-knocking ability. Now these octane number 0 and octane number 100, dear students, these are arbitrarily selected values. So they have no basis, these are simply the arbitrarily selected values. Now let us discuss about the structure of the isooctane and normal heptane and the composition of the reference fuel. Basically, dear students, isooctane This one is the structure of the isooctane. Its IUPAC name is 2,2,4 trimethyl pentane, and it is also called as the isooctane in common nomenclature. Isooctane is actually the wrongly selected name of this compound. It should not be called as isooctane, as there are two methyl groups on the second carbon atom. But in common system, this isooctane name is given, which is no doubt a wrong one, but it is commonly known nowadays that this compound is called as the isooctane. And its octane number is actually 100. It is the best fuel which has maximum resistance against knocking, or you can say which produces minimum knocking in the engine. Its skeletal formula will be 2,2,4 trimethyl pentane, and the second one is normal heptane. Now this one is actually normal heptane, which is a straight chain hydrocarbon in which 7 carbon atoms are connected in a straight chain fashion. This normal heptane has octane number 0, and this is the worst fuel which has minimum resistance against knocking, or which produces maximum knocking when used in the engine. And the mixture of these two, that is called as the reference fuel. So you can easily understand now that one of the component of the mixture is the best fuel and other component of the mixture is the worst fuel. So these two are mixed in different proportions to prepare the different samples of the reference fuel. And what is the skeletal formula of this normal heptane? It will be very simple. This one is the skeletal formula of the normal heptane. Now there are different compositions of the reference fuel which are prepared, just like suppose that N-heptane and isooctane. Their percentages are mentioned in these two columns, and here will be the octane number of that reference fuel. Suppose that we prepare a mixture in which normal heptane is 0%, isooctane is 100%. So what will be the octane number of this reference fuel? Its octane number will be equal to 100. The percentage of isooctane in that reference fuel is actually the octane number. And if we prepare a reference fuel having 10% normal heptane, 90% isooctane, its octane number will be 90. Similarly, 20% normal heptane, 80% isooctane, its octane number will be 80. If we have prepared a fuel with a composition 30% normal heptane and isooctane is 70%, its octane number will be 70, and so on. So basically, octane number is the percentage of the isooctane, and this percentage is by volume. So it is basically the percentage of isooctane in the reference fuel, which is a mixture of isooctane and normal heptane. Now, how the octane number of gasoline is determined? Actually, these are the different compositions of the reference fuel. The octane number of gasoline is determined in such a way that we use a test engine. In test engine, we will take a sample of gasoline and we will compare the anti-knocking ability of this sample of the gasoline with the reference fuel. Suppose that here in another test engine there is reference fuel. So anti-knocking ability of this gasoline is compared with the anti-knocking ability of the reference fuel. Suppose that anti-knocking ability of the gasoline matches with the reference fuel which has 80% isooctane and 20% normal heptane. So the anti-knocking ability of this gasoline matches with the reference fuel having this composition. What is the octane number of this reference fuel? Because it has 80% isooctane, so its octane number will be 80. And because these two have same anti-knocking ability, so the reference fuel has octane number 80, it means this gasoline sample also has octane number equal to 80 because both have same anti-knocking ability. So basically the sample of the gasoline is compared with the reference fuel in a test engine, and the composition of the reference fuel that has same anti-knocking ability as that of the gasoline, then the octane number of that reference fuel will be equal to that of the gasoline. If the sample of gasoline has same anti-knocking ability as that of that reference fuel in which 90% isooctane is present, it means that the octane number of this reference fuel is 90, and as it has same anti-knocking ability, so gasoline will also be having the octane number of 90. Because gasoline is a complex mixture. Gasoline is not just a mixture of the isooctane and normal heptane. Basically, gasoline has some impurities as well. So we are comparing the anti-knocking ability of the gasoline with the reference fuel. And when the anti-knocking ability of both these matches, the octane number of the reference fuel is also considered as the octane number of that sample of gasoline. So in this way, the octane number is actually determined. Now, what are the factors that affect the octane number? First of all, octane number is inversely proportional to carbon atom, or you can say number of carbon atoms in the compound. So octane number is inversely proportional to number of carbon atom. What does it mean? It simply means that if you have methane, ethane, propane, butane and pentane, as the number of carbon atom will keep on increasing, octane number will keep on decreasing. And as the octane number will keep on decreasing, the tendency of knocking will keep on increasing. So methane has maximum octane number of alkanes in case of the alkanes, and as the number of carbon atom increase, octane number keeps on decreasing, and dear students, the chances of knocking they are increased. So this one is the first factor which affects the octane number. The second one is that octane number is directly proportional to branching. So if you have N-pentane, isopentane and neopentane, the maximum octane number will belong to neopentane, and the maximum octane number mean that it has the minimum tendency of knocking in the engine. So as the branches increases or the branching increases, the octane number also increases and the tendency of knocking that decreases. So branch chain hydrocarbons are good fuel as compared to the straight chain hydrocarbons. That's why there is a phenomena which is a process which is called as reforming. And in case of reforming of the petroleum, we actually change the straight chain hydrocarbons into branch chain hydrocarbons. And when the percentage of the branch chain hydrocarbon in the gasoline increases, its octane number also increases and its tendency of knocking decreases. So that is basically the reforming through which we change the straight chain hydrocarbon into the branch chain hydrocarbon to improve the octane number of the gasoline. Now, octane number can also be improved by using some anti-knocking agent. And one of the anti-knocking agent which was once used, that is the tetraethyl lead. So tetraethyl lead is an anti-knocking agent which actually inhibits the auto ignition of the air fuel mixer in the engine of the vehicles. And this tetraethyl lead acts as negative catalyst as it slows down the process of the combustion to avoid the chances of the auto ignition. And this tetraethyl lead that was discontinued to be used in 1975 because of the two reasons. The first reason is that when the tetraethyl lead is mixed with gasoline and that gasoline is burnt in the engine, the lead oxides are produced that can damage the engine or different parts of the engine. And the second reason is that when TEL burns with gasoline, it produces lead oxide. That lead oxide is reduced in the air into the metallic lead, and when that metallic lead is inhaled by the humans, it causes the lungs cancer. So because of its damaging effects to the engine of the vehicles and to the human health, it was banned in 1975. Before 1975, it was used as an anti-knocking agent. But nowadays, some other anti-knocking agents are used, just like tertiary butyl alcohol. Tertiary butyl alcohol is actually the 2-methyl-2-propanol, and there is another anti-knocking agent which is methyl tertiary butyl ether. So methyl tertiary butyl ether, that is also an anti-knocking agent used nowadays, but TEL is not used nowadays because it produces the environmental hazards. It is hazardous to the human health and also to the parts of the engine. So octane number can be improved by changing the straight chain hydrocarbon into branch chain hydrocarbon through reforming or by using the anti-knocking agent. And in the same way, as the carbon chain length increases, the octane number decreases and the fuel becomes a bad quality fuel with the increase in its number of carbon atoms. Now, there are two types of the octane numbers which are determined. One is called as the motor octane number, MON, which is determined when the engine runs at the 900 revolutions per minute. So if the test engine is running at 900 revolutions per minute, then the octane number of that fuel is called as the motor octane number. And the second one is the research octane number. Research octane number is RON, and it is the octane number of the fuel which is determined when the engine is running at 600 RPM. And these two octane numbers, they are used to find the anti-knocking index. It is called as anti-knocking index, or it is also called as the road octane number. It is basically the average of these two, motor octane number plus research octane number divided by 2. Suppose that there is a fuel which has motor octane number equal to 91 and research octane number equal to 99. These are just the supposed values. What will be its anti-knocking index? That will be 190 divided by 2 and it will be 95. So the anti-knocking index of that fuel will be 95. In the United States of America and in Canada, this anti-knocking index is widely used. For the regular fuels, it is almost 81 to 87, and for the premium fuels, it is almost 94 to 97. And even in the other markets, this anti-knocking index or road octane number, this is used to check the quality of the fuel. So my dear student, this was the discussion of the octane number. Now let us finally look at what is the comparison of the octane number of the different classes of the hydrocarbon. Keep in mind that octane number of aromatic hydrocarbons is maximum. When I say that octane number of aromatic hydrocarbons is maximum, it means they have maximum resistance to knocking or they produce minimum knocking in the test engine. Now the second one is cycloalkanes. Cycloalkanes have lower octane number as compared to aromatic hydrocarbon and they have greater chances of knocking in the engine, or they have lesser resistance to the knocking. Then among aliphatic hydrocarbon, alkynes, they have maximum octane number, then alkenes, and finally alkanes have minimum octane number and they have maximum tendency to cause knocking in the engine, or they have minimum tendency to resist the knocking. So aromatic hydrocarbons are the one having maximum octane number and minimum chances of knocking are there when you use aromatic hydrocarbon mixed with the fuel. And alkanes, they have minimum octane number, so maximum chances of knocking are there with the alkanes when they are present in a large proportion in a fuel. And keep in mind that this one is a normal routine matter, that the branched chain hydrocarbons, they always have higher octane number as compared to the straight chain hydrocarbons, and they have lesser tendency to cause knocking. Just like in case of even alkynes, the branch chain alkynes have high octane number as compared to the straight chain alkyne. Same is the case in the alkanes, in the alkenes. So branch chain hydrocarbons or branch chain compounds are overall a better fuel as compared to the straight chain hydrocarbon. That's why during reforming we changed the straight chain hydrocarbon into the branch chain hydrocarbons to improve the octane number of the fuel and to minimize the chances of the knocking in the engine of the vehicles. So this was all about the octane number.